Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He cuts it back right. 20. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First give of the game to the LSU product. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap to Nix. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Nix from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Chase coming in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They kick the running back in motion. First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Nick's now to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Trying again following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Takes the handoff, now Love. He's trying to push the field. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw, here's Nix. This is reeled in by Reed. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first and 10, here's Nix. Reed's got it.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. Couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for second down. Let's go. They'll throw again. Nix. He's on the move. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense up to the line fast. Throwing from the gun here. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
This one is up and good. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They're out and set. First and 10.
Panther 60. Here we go. Set. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Play fake. It's Love. He's loaded another one up. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now off play action. This finds Chark complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Here's Love. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
70 rings. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
70 Lion.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Go street.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Ready.
There's a give, left side. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Nix with it on first. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right, throwing deep down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, set. 7 Pirates.
Here's Love to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Handoff now from the gun. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the air with Love. This throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll try and punch it in. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Colts in possession. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Bronco. Here we go, 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Nix from the gun. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This one taken in by Chase. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They'll throw again, Nix. He's got time here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Jayden Reed, the intended target. And that makes it 2nd and long. Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Finds his man Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Colts get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Play fake, it's Love. Sharp there to haul it in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
At the 60. At the 60. Let's go now.
From the 28. McLaughlin there to bring it in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
19, 18. 18, rush. Here we go. Here we go.
38-yard line.
Riggs. Buffalo 18.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut 19. Take go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Bravo 80.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 65 back.
Nix with it on 1st. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's 2nd down.
65, 60.
Nix looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Reed's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they send their back in motion right. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 tight, Warriors 17.
Love throwing on 4th. They connect for the first. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. From the red zone now. It's caught, McLaughlin. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
79 Broncos.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 18 on 2nd down. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
37. Steelers 22.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They'll throw again. Nix. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's into the hands of Moore. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This is reeled in by Reed. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. From the 32. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Nix. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit.
Steelers 30.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. To throw, here's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
Here we go, set. Lane T. Carter, Lane T. Carter. Check smash, check smash. 18, Pioneer. Track at 60. Hut.
Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. This finds Chark complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Set up. Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw, here's Love. That one's complete, right side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Play fake, it's Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70. Let's go now. Take go.
They're headed up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going to keep it this time. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Taking off with it again. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. 4 yards on the pickup. They need another 4. 3rd and goal coming up. Nix from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And the Steelers line it up to go for 2 once more.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts nearing their second win of the campaign. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
To the air with Love. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Once again, Colts lining up and attempting to. He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Here go the Steelers again, lining up for 2.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back to the well again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
And the Colts.
Let's go.
First down.
70 range. 70 range.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Love from the gun. It's caught. McLaughlin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hawk 70. Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Fakes the handoff, now Love. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Love. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it was a